Tired? Come. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Callie, say what's poppin', T-Squad? What's wrong? Your tablet's not working? Callie's having a meltdown right now, guys. She's super tired. Callie, stop. Banging the iPad is not gonna make it work. So yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, and you're riding the hoverboard, like always. We are heading out the house. We honestly were so close. Okay, Callie, hold on. We were so close to literally staying in bed all day. It's super gloomy outside. We're all tired. But I was like, nah, let's get out the house and let's do something. So we really have no idea what we're doing, but we all dressed up to go on road and find something to do. Right, Callie? So we couldn't find anything else to do, or we couldn't think of anything other than simply get some food. You know, it's gloomy outside though, like there's nothing to do. Yo, by the way, it looks like we're hotboxing the car. You see how foggy it is in here? We did not smoke, guys. We don't smoke. But yeah, so we all got food. Me and Keish got chicken. Today's like family cheat day, so you know, just allow us. We're eating healthy, a lot healthier than we used to overall, but today's cheat day.
That's all we had for dinner yesterday.
Today's cheat day. We've been eating healthy all week.
Eating cookies.
Yeah, Camaro and Callie had burgers. Now Camaro's onto his dessert. He's having a cookie. Yo, even though we're just sitting in the car at a random parking lot eating, at least we got out the house, right, babe? Mm-hmm. Still better than lying in bed all day. So at least we got out, and yeah, that's what's up. So me and Camaro had matching shoes on today. Almost kind of matching outfits because he has gray on too.
No, leave your sweater on.
But we didn't even get to use it. All we did was go get food and come right home. You know those ones, Keish? When you have on a sick outfit, especially when you're matching with your kid, and you don't even get to go nowhere.
It's okay, no one's seen us but T-Squad, so technically you can wear the exact same thing again.
True. Alright, so we're going back on road. Keish, what are you doing tonight?
I went to a bachelorette party.
A what?
A bachelorette party.
She's going to a bachelorette party. What are you going to be doing there though?
I can't say for sure.
You gonna behave yourself?
Of course, I always behave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good girl.
You always behave when I'm with you. What about when I'm not with you?
I don't know what you mean. I'm always with you.
Anyways, have fun.
I'm always with you.
I know. Have fun tonight.
I'm gonna be good.
And just remember we're engaged, okay?
Well, I'm leaving with my ring, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Just remember. Anyways, yeah. So Keisha's going to a bachelorette party. We're gonna go drop the kids to one of their favorite babysitters, and I am probably gonna go out too. Cause if Keisha goes out, I go. I don't want to stay home and just be like, man, I wish I was out. So I'm going out. So I just dropped Keisha downtown and I dropped Callie and Camaro to the babysitter. I'm going out in a bit, but before I end this vlog, guys, I want to talk about something. Something that is actually a pretty big deal, to me anyways, and a big deal to probably a lot of people, especially in the YouTube community. As you guys know, I pretty much never talk about other YouTubers. Like I stay out of, you know, I try to mind my own business. I try to make our channel about like us, and I don't like the gossip. I don't like beef. I don't like, you know, I like to do my own thing. I like to be original. But today, as I said, it's a big deal, and it's something that is definitely worth mentioning. Casey Neistat stopped daily vlogging today, and that to me is crazy. Now, if you don't know who Casey Neistat is, I mean, just Google him, but basically,
it's not clickbait. I really am ending the vlog.
so it was a moment where like, I hoped it was clickbait. I clicked on that notification so fast and I was hoping it was clickbait. So yeah, basically like what I want to talk about is how influential Casey Neistat was to me becoming a YouTuber, becoming a daily vlogger. Like before I started, I remember like it was yesterday, Keisha showed me a couple of his vlogs. I had never heard of him at the time. She showed me a couple of his vlogs and she's like, look, like this guy's sick, but I can see you doing this too. Like you can do what he does. You know, you have what it takes to do what he's doing. And at first I was like, nah, I don't think I can be a YouTuber. I don't think I'll ever do it. And the more I started watching Casey, I got inspired to actually do it. So he is definitely hands down one of the main inspirations and one of the main probably driving forces that actually helped me say, you know what, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And to see him end is just crazy. I mean, the reasons that he gives is like completely justifiable. I 100% understand where he's coming from, but it's kind of emotional. I mean, this is like, imagine being like a huge basketball fanatic growing up in the Michael Jordan era and then seeing Michael Jordan retire. Like, it's just an emotional feeling. Like you don't want your inspiration, the person you look up to in the same industry that you're in the same business that you're in, it's sad to see them stop doing what they're doing. So, you know, it's emotional. I wish him the best. And at the same time, like him, everything he talked about in this video, like it kind of made me think about what the next steps are for my career. And, you know, I'm not naive enough to say that YouTube is going to be forever. I definitely do not see myself stopping vlogging or stopping YouTube anytime soon at all. You know, we're just getting started. I'm so motivated every day and we're gonna take it as big as we can get. But as I said, I'm not naive enough to say that YouTube is gonna be forever. So something I don't talk about often is basically like what I'm doing behind the scenes. And, you know, I'll share a little bit of like what my plans are with you guys. You know, because people don't often tell their viewers, tell their fans that like it's a business. I love you guys and we're a family and I enjoy vlogging, but at the end of the day, guys, this also is a business. So while I'm doing daily vlogs, while me and the family are making YouTube videos, we're trying to make it as big as we can possibly get. And while we're doing that, while we are making money for our videos, we're gonna be investing the money we make into real estate and into different assets and starting side businesses behind the scenes and acquiring assets and stocks and basically trying to set up ourselves so that when YouTube does come to an end, when the money dries up or when, you know, the platform starts to die down and people stop watching it, you know, if that day ever comes, we want to be set up in a sense where we're good no matter what and we don't have to go back to, you know, working for someone else as an employee. And there's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing but respect for employees and people who bust their ass, you know, people in whatever line of work. But for me, that wasn't the life for me. Like before I started YouTube, I worked for 8 straight years out of high school, like right out of high school into a full-time job for 8 straight years, and I busted my ass. Like I worked overtime, I worked 10-hour shifts, I worked 12-hour shifts. I busted my ass, but it wasn't for me. I've always wanted to get into something where I call my own shots, where I'm building my own business, where, you know, I'm the one that's responsible for my success. And to me, that is what YouTube has done for me. So that's why I'm so passionate about YouTube. Like a lot of people don't even relate and they're like, yo, why is this guy so happy to be a YouTuber? This is the life I always dreamed of having. So to be living it right now, it definitely is crazy. You know, I thank you guys so much for your support day in and day out. And the next step is, you know, just to continue to grow, guys. Don't get worried. I'm not like thinking of quitting or anything, you know. I just want to talk about all this stuff because of the Casey Neistat, you know, him retiring from daily vlogs. It just sparked this in me to talk about it with you guys. So, you know, that's what's up. If you guys don't know Casey, go watch his old videos. He's super inspiring and a super positive person. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. And I love you guys so much. Peace out, T-Squad.